Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have a really cool eyeshadow tutorial for you guys for today. This is actually the eyeshadow tutorial that I wore in my March favorites, and I asked you guys if you guys want a tutorial. Thumbs up that video, and some of you actually thumbs up that video, and I was like, wow, oh my gosh, I have to do a tutorial. So that's the tutorial I filmed for you guys today, and I used the Voss Holy Grail palette. This palette is so sought out. It's like crazy, constantly sells out within minutes, hours, or whatever. And I actually really do love this palette. I've had it for a while now. I think I ordered it back in March, and now we're in May. And also, happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I'm filming this on the 10th. Mother's Day was the 8th in the US of A. So happy belated Mother's Day to the moms out there. But I absolutely love this palette, so I'm going to give a quick mini review on it, because other than today and in my March favorites video, I have actually used it. So I'm just going to swatch a few shades, go through my favorite shades, and just really give my thoughts on this palette. As I said, towards the end of the video, you will see this quick mini tutorial that I actually filmed for you guys for today, using a few shades. I'm actually going to go ahead and swatch those shades. So first, I've almost dropped this palette twice today, anyway. The packaging is really simple and cardboard. Excuse my nails. I have one broken nail, two broken nails. This one is broken off. This one is hanging off. I have a band-aid. This is real life right now. Real life. So this is the palette. It just says Voss Pro eyeshadow on it, and it says Holy Grail right here. The packaging is really simple. Simple packaging. It did come in a box, and the black box just said Voss on it. And then you get this huge mirror that says Voss Pro. And then here are the shades. The packaging is a pretty hard cardboard. I really don't like the packaging on this palette, because I'm afraid if you drop it, it's a wrap. A lot of companies do the whole hard cardboard thing, but I think this is a little flimsy. I don't like the packaging that much, but this palette did cost me $42. It retails for $52, but at the time when it released, they had a code where you get $10 off. So I paid $42. I don't remember if I paid shipping. I want to say that I didn't, but I might have paid shipping. I don't remember, but nonetheless, it was $42. So here you have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 shades, and it's a really warm palette. They have some shimmers in here, some shimmers, some satins, some mattes. So an example of a satin would be Crystal. Crystal is more of a satin shade. This is what I have as my inner corner, and very lightly ran as my brow highlight, because I already used Nylon by MAC. But that's Crystal, is more of a satin. And then you have Toffee, which is one of the glitter shades. Not glitter, but shimmer shades. So beautifully. All these shadows feel like butter, baby, butter. And they are super pigmented. And for a matte, you have a shade I used today. You have Wine and Dine, which is a very beautiful cranberry shade. This shade, when I first saw the pictures of this palette months back, I saw the shade Wine and Dine, and I almost fell out of my chair. It's so gorgeous. And this is the prominent color I have as my eye look today, was Wine and Dine. Another shade that I've used in the palette that I really love, let me wipe my hands, is, just gonna switch hands, is the shade Transition, which I use as a transition shade. It's this beautiful peachy, a peachy light brown side. If you're from light brown shade, if you're familiar with the shade Soft Brown by MAC, that's Transition. If you're familiar with the shade Soft Brown by MAC, it's kind of like Soft Brown, but a lot more peachy. But I really love that shade. I love the shade Teddy Bear. It's the shade that's in my crease today. It's a beautiful brown and super blendable. I feel some browns can be kind of hard to blend, especially on deeper skin tones. I feel like some browns can come off a bit hard to blend, but this brown is absolutely stunning, beautifully pigmented, super smooth matte brown shade, and it's very easily blendable. Another shade that I love is on my lid, which is Cool Beans. It's another shimmer shade, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a peachy, Cool Beans, like a peachy, it's more on the neutral peachy side of a lid shade, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and that's Cool Beans. As I said, I have this on my lid today with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, just to give it that intensity. Another shade I love is, I love all these shades, like Cranberry Splash. I'm dying to use like the winter. It reminds me a little bit of MAC's Cranberry, so this is more like a wine shade. It has more like that berry wine to it, other than like Cranberry by MAC. All these shades are super pigmented, like super pigmented. And like I said, you get 20 shades, and I don't know how much product you get. It doesn't really say. I threw out the original box, which I'm quite sure that had like the quantities. I mean, like the yeah, like the amounts on it or whatever. But I absolutely love this palette, and I think it's sold out. But I will leave the Voss website link down below so you guys can check it out if it's not sold out. But I absolutely love this palette. You can do a daytime look, a nighttime look. You can do like a quick like cranberry smoky eye. If you pop like Wine and Dine on the lid and do like teddy bear and brownie points on like your crease, a little bit of hashtag or transition into transition shade, you can do a quick smoky eye, or even brownie points on the lid. And in the corner, do like toffee, like a brown neutral smoky eye, and run teddy bear on the lower lash line. This is a beautiful palette, super dark skin girl friendly. As I said, I'm not a big fan of the packaging, so I'm really careful with it because I do feel like it'll break. But other than that, I absolutely love the palette, love the quality of the shadows. We'll be repurchasing from Voss again. This is my first no, I'm lying. I do have some of their lashes that I purchased from Ricky's. My local Ricky's sells their lashes, but their eyeshadow quality is absolutely gorgeous. This palette is so pretty. All these shadows are of a really nice size as well. For you to get 20, they're a really great size. And as I said, they're super pigmented, super pretty. You can do so many, you can do an array of looks with this palette, so I highly recommend you pick it up. So just stay tuned and you'll be able to see the tutorial I did. So let's get over to it, and I will see you all in the next video. So first, I'm gonna take the shade Transition, and I'm just gonna buff this like right above the crease, so that once we add Wine and Dine, it's gonna be a bit of a like gradient effect. Use much of that. Then I'm gonna go in with the shade Wine and Dine, which is this beautiful cranberry shade. I'm gonna pack that on my MAC 224 brush, and I'm just gonna go in and we're gonna blend this all in the crease right up into where we place Transition. So drawn to this shade that I just knew I had to use it. So I'm just going back in with Transition just to lighten it right up here. Oh my goodness, my nails. Lighten it right up here. My brushes are already dirty because I had to do this eye. So with my MAC 217 brush, I'm gonna go into Cool Beans. This is a beautiful, I'm gonna go into the shade Cool Beans, which is like a beautiful plummy brown, super pigmented brown. And I'm just gonna add that directly into our crease. And from here, I'm going to blend when needed, like blend Wine and Dine, blend in some more of this brown shade, just so everything is really well blended. gonna go in with the shade Cool Beans. And I'm just gonna pack that onto my brush and spray it with a little Fix Plus, just so that it can be really, really intense. And so I'm just gonna pack this shade onto my lid. But lastly, I'm gonna take that same 217 brush, go back into Cool Beans. I'm just gonna run it under my lower lash line, and then go back into Wine and Dine a little bit, and then run that shade underneath my lash line as well. Then I'm gonna take this little brush and go into the shade Crystal, which is really like shiny, like light highlight shade, and I'm gonna pop that into my inner corner. My Morphe Clean Slate, what am I talking about? My Morphe eyeliner in the shade Slate. I'm gonna just go ahead and take that in my MAC 266 brush and create a nice simple wing, nothing crazy.
What we do here is go back.
And right on top of that, I'm gonna go with my NYC liquid liner as well. So I went ahead and added some false lashes, and then I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Love Blush in the shade Love Hangover. This is the perfect blush for spring. So I'm gonna go with my Morphe E3. Let's pop this on the cheeks and blend it out. And for highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay. What is this? Naked Illuminated in the shade Lit. And this is what that looks like. Morphe M501 brush, which was in my April favorites. I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight a little bit, not too much. Like I said, our eyes are already like popping. Go with my Gerard Cosmetics Hydro. These are the Hydro Matte liquid lipsticks in the shade Invasion.